We are all anxiously awaiting word on whether or not we'll have to go through 6 more weeks of winter, which has been a mild winter, or if spring is a little bit earlier.
That's right. Larry got to meet Charlotte's resident groundhog. That's him right there. And Queen Charlotte, they're going to make their prediction. Well, she'll make her prediction around 4 o'clock this afternoon. And Larry actually went inside Queen Charlotte's habitat at the Charlotte Nature Center to get to know her a little better. He's going to introduce you to her and her court coming up in Larry's Look at 6:45.
And it's interesting to see the other animals who are a part of Queen Charlotte's court.
So funny.
And
so she really has a court.
Yes, a whole group, a menagerie of animals there that we'll show about 6:45 this morning.
That'll be fun.
To that, yeah.
Here. On this Groundhog Day, Larry introduces us to Charlotte's resident weather predictor. Stick around on Larry's Look.
You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 today with Anjanette Flowers, Ira Cronin, Kelly Patterson, the First Warn Storm Team's Larry Sprinkle, and Brittany Bagley with traffic.
All right, right now, I want to give you another live look at Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania this morning. They had fireworks going off just a couple of minutes ago, and in about a few minutes now, the famous groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil, will make an appearance and make his yearly prediction about winter. They have been celebrating their big time this morning. We've seen them dancing. They had the fireworks going off just a few minutes ago, so a lot going on there.
Yeah, big tradition for a lot of folks. They do it every year. And everyone knows about Punxsutawney Phil, right? But did you know that Charlotte has its very own weather predictor?
That's right. Larry got to meet Queen Charlotte and her court. It's in this morning's Larry's Look.
What's different about Queen Charlotte than all the other groundhogs is that Queen Charlotte has her own court. We're talking about a hedgehog. How about that? A hedgehog. And how about a skunk by the name of Petunia, all part of Queen Charlotte's court, and we're going to meet him right now. There's an interesting story, Karen, about the hedgehog.
The hedgehog was the animal that they used in Europe during their Candlemas ceremonies to see what the weather prediction was going to be. So that was the hibernator that would come out that they do the shadow check on, as opposed to our groundhog.
This is very prickly, and it reminds me of a porcupine, but it's a hedgehog, and this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Hello, Sonic. Hello there. He's kind of going, Larry, put me down. And then obviously Petunia the skunk is part of Queen Charlotte's court too.
She is too. Skunks will go down in groundhog burrows during the wintertime, as will some other animals, and sleep even when the groundhog is in there hibernating during the wintertime.
Very interesting. Now this is Texas Pete. He's over 30 years old. He's a big part of the Nature Museum. He's kind of an honorary member of Queen Charlotte's court. Say hello. It's Texas Pete. There he is. He is the friendliest turtle you would ever imagine. He goes anywhere he wants to here at the Nature Museum. And one of the smallest members of Queen Charlotte's court is a flying squirrel.
That's right.
And these are native to North Carolina?
They're native to North Carolina. They're nocturnal, so you don't usually see them, and obviously not very big. They actually glide. Their skin is connected to all their wrists, and so they parachute. When they jump, they look like a big square with their tail, there we go, that they use to steer their bodies with.
Flying squirrel's probably going, put me back in my little, where does he stay?
He stays in across from the groundhog, but he likes that dark. You know, he's got those big eyes, and right now he's really wondering why it's so bright in his world.
This is the lady of the moment. This is Charlotte's own Queen Charlotte, who's not too happy, or what do you think, Karen?
Well, you know, she's still kind of sleepy, and she's enjoying a little bit of a banana a minute ago. So.
You know, this is really a woodchuck, right? Groundhog, woodchuck, same thing.
Same thing, that's right.
Tell us, they're native to North Carolina. You find them around here?
Yep, you find them all around the United States. They will come out in the afternoon. A lot of times you see them out on the roadsides or getting in your flower pots at your house, sometimes eating your flowers. But they're in the rodent family. Their teeth continually grow, just like squirrels' teeth and mice' teeth. And so they always are chewing on things to keep their teeth, you know, a certain length so they can function.
I'm not going to put my finger out there. She may decide to do that.
Yep, they chew on wood like their cousins, the beavers, so you want to watch out for that.
So at 4:30 today, Queen Charlotte will be outside, and if she sees her shadow, there'll be 6 more weeks of winter here in Charlotte. If it's cloudy, completely cloudy, then, you know, it's a pretty short winter and everything is okay. So, have any predictions? What are you planning? Are you going to be okay today? Do you need any help? Are you hungry? This is 16 pounds of groundhog or woodchuck. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck or something like that? Well, are you ready to chuck the winter and make it springtime? It sure felt that way. This is Queen Charlotte, Charlotte's own, and she'll be here 3 to 5 this afternoon with a debut at 4:30 to find out about winter or not, right?
Poor girl, she has no idea that the city of Charlotte is waiting on her.
But you know, she's really, I mean, she's friendly. She's been there a long time, so folks can go out there today and meet her in person. I mean, they bring her out with all of her court there, and it's like the little flying squirrel. What's about the size of your hand?
They're all the critters. I like the first one. What was the first one again? It was a hedgehog?
A hedgehog, yeah. They feel like a porcupine, real prickly.
Yeah.
And then in Texas Pete, the turtle, that turtle, you know, most of the time you would not want to put your finger on the head of a turtle. You can do that. He just goes, that's all right. So anyway, and thanks to Karen McCall and Hank Trufant, the curator over there, and all the folks at the Nature Museum near Freedom Park. Enjoy it. More information on WCNC.com. Well, let's see what's going on right now on this February 2nd. There you go. Bill Murray from the movie.
Matter, Larry, if the groundhog sees a shadow or not, because we've been in spring technically.
I know, you're
December.
right. It's a little bit different this year. And live from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Time to party, everybody. Come on. Party! Come on, join the fun.
Look at his face.
Larry in the crowd.
You scared her, Larry. She doesn't like you, Larry.
She has no idea.
All right, time.